Welcome back for another edition of Saturday Slam, folks. It's Jude Vice, and as we would continue to rewind back another episode of Breaking Back into State Tech, I need to remind you that we are only 7 days away from KCXW Xcellence. You need to get your tickets now, folks, because the time is taken away. Tonight, you're going to watch the Marksman go one-on-one with Tobias Storm for the third time. This is the match, folks, that leads up to the big one in Xcellence. Let's take it down to the ring. And you can hear this crowd already. Lynn, Missouri is not a normal stomping ground for Kansas City Extreme Wrestling, but they know Tobias Storm out here in Central Missouri. And they know the second he walks out that this is somebody that you jeer. You can just feel the arrogance oozing off of him. Having Richard Goldman in his corner certainly doesn't help things, because there's nothing more arrogant than the one-percenter himself. And as soon as Tobias makes his way within earshot of anyone, the jaw's flapping, that motor mouth is moving straight from the Motor City. He's got lots to say, and he never stops once he starts. He's going to make his way on down the aisles, picking people apart as he goes. You can just see it in his eyes. Folks, I was telling you about it earlier, but I'm going to remind you one more time because we're only a week away. Xcellence is coming up, folks. You need to get your tickets. You need to reserve those t-shirts because the numbers are limited on the sizes. Once we're out, they're gone. No more. So you got to make sure you tune in. What kind of matches are you going to see at Xcellence? I'm glad you asked. The KC Championship is back on the line. The Realist defending once again against the Big Dog. What else are we going to see? A lumberjack match. Clay Dior and Clay Huna going to put it all on the line for both. And then we're also going to see a no DQ tag team match. The Extremists, myself and Smooth as Satin, going against Burt Candy and Angel Shea, looking to put them to bed. And Tobias Storm taking umbrage with how Michelle announces him, letting her know how he would like it done. And without much introduction, you don't need one for this man. Here comes the Marksman himself. And as he makes his way down to the ring, I've got a couple other matches I want to remind you about that you're going to see in 1 week. You're going to see the Women's Championship on the line. Lady Pride returning to take on Shailin. Vacant Championship. Who's going to get it? You're also going to see the Metro Championship on the line. El Diablo, his first chance at that gold, going against a ruthless, defending Hard Luck Hal Rogers. And there he is, folks. The Marksman standing high and proud underneath the American flag with the Polish flag draped right over his shoulder. This is a man who supports pretty much anywhere he goes. This is a man of the people, and he lets them know it, but he doesn't forget his roots. And his roots, if anything, are rooted in fight and wrestling. And that's one thing that Tobias Storm has to always keep in the back of his mind. You cannot take Marksman toe-to-toe. He will beat you. Pretty much everyone in KCXW has proven that. And now Marksman getting some help from the fans, getting that flag waving high. And I keep mentioning the two of them. There's one big stipulation for their match at Xcellence. Remember, Tobias Storm has an opportunity for a #1 contendership. If Marksman wins, 5 minutes alone with Goldman. This match is off and running, though. We're going to have to wait for Xcellence to figure that out, because right now, this one's just a singles exhibition match, and Tobias Storm wasting no time going after the Marksman. Like I said before, he knows he can't take him toe-to-toe, so he jumped him from the back, and he's been relentless in this assault from the beginning, not letting it, and there he goes. He's beginning to let some space up between him and Gerard, and that's probably a mistake. Blatant choke right in front of the referee. And referee trying to get a break, not getting much from Tobias. Huge double axe handle to the back, not enough to put Jaworski down, though. Tobias is going to have to keep that offense going if he wants to put the Marksman on his back. Russian leg sweep will do it, though. Things look firmly in control of Storm in the moment. Lateral press, not even a 1 count. Ref's going to call it a 1, though. Shoulders were on the mat. Huge right hand right to the top of the crown of the head. And Marksman quick to cover up to avoid any more damage. Body slam puts the Marksman down right in the center of the ring. Again, a lightning quick kick out from Gerard. Not wanting to let him up. not wanting to give Tobias even an inch of advantage here. But unfortunately, ever since the bell, because of that sneak attack, it has in fact been all Tobias Storm from the early goings. Marksman trying to find some space, moving over to a side corner. And now the arrogance beginning to show, and that may have cost Tobias as he catches an elbow in the gut. Some signs of life from the Marksman, but Storm quick to shut it down with a high elbow of his own. Double chop right across the chest. Sends Marksman to the opposite corner. Tobias going to the air. Huge splash. Marksman comes out fighting though, still not coming off his feet. Another huge body slam. Puts Marksman down. Still can't get those shoulders on the mat for any period of time. And none of those strikes. Wait, Marksman's right back up. Huge chop right across the chest. And Tobias is feeling that one. And now Marksman using the ropes for his advantage, getting the extra leverage. Oh, a chop that Tobias runs into brings him straight to his back. Monkey flip, standing monkey flip, sends Tobias across the ring. Wait for it, here comes the arm drag. Over goes Tobias. Snapmare rolls Storm over. Marksman's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's found his stride. Quick fireman's carry takeover. And Storm is going all over the ring. Left, right, up, down. Another vicious chop puts Tobias on his mat. And Marksman rolls the knee across the chin. Tobias looking for some space. Not wanting to be on his back after a shot like that. Marksman ducks underneath the clothesline. Can't secure the suplex. And Tobias quick to fight out with a flurry of blows to the back of the head. That double axe handle going right to the back of the neck. Just trying to seize up the shoulders of the Marksman. Oh, nasty chop. You can hear that one echo. There's another one. Tobias still on his feet. Ducks the third. Smart move by Tobias Storm. Oh! A nasty Olympic slam puts the Marksman on his back. 2 count. And Marksman's foot is on the ropes. And Goldman seemed to be over on that side. I couldn't tell what was going on there. He's awfully defensive about that foot being up there. Oh, elbow right to the small of the kidneys. That can never feel good. And like the early goings of the match, Tobias Storm now firmly in control, placing the knee right in the small of the neck there. Really putting the pressure on that rear chin lock. Not giving him much space to try and get his breath in. Marksman trying to extend the lungs now. As Tobias just wrenches on that chin. Oh, and a shot to the collarbone. Marksman barely able to stay on his feet. Tobias, wait a minute. Small package. Marksman playing possum. And we lost the feet. We got it back. Marksman's got the arm hook. Backslide pin. Shoulders are down. Tobias rolls through though. Quick hook by the Marksman. Dragon screw, and down goes Tobias. He's got a hold of the leg. Marksman knows where he wants to go. Single leg grab. Marksman's got the rope blocked. This is the first time Tobias has really been in trouble. And Marksman did not quite have the rope blocked as well as he needed to, as Tobias was able to get a hold of the ropes and break the hold. And now, Marksman distracted by Goldman as a backcracker just wrenches Marksman to the floor. Tobias quick to recover from that leg attack. Able to get 2 off of that nasty reverse codebreaker. And now Marksman slow to get up, and Tobias taking the time to once again run that Motor City mouth with the fans. Butterfly suplex, beautifully executed. And a quick hug from Goldman and Tobias, and nobody in the crowd liked that one. A little too much showboating from Tobias Storm, as Marksman starting to find his vertical base. As Storm quickly fixes that with a quick head whip to the mat. Barely gets the one, and Storm finds somebody in the front row to blame. Another double axe handle shot. He's trying to seize those shoulder muscles up, because if Marksman can't move his arms, he has a hard time turning Tobias over for a submission. He has a hard time lifting him up for a pile driver. So an effective strategy by Tobias Storm, but Marksman's coming alive. He's getting those punches going. Tobias rattled back into the corner. Oh, nasty chop from the Marksman, and Tobias is locked up in the corner with nowhere to go. There's a second one, and Storm crumbles to his knees. Marksman's picking him back up on his feet, though. He's not done with him. Tobias going to the opposite corner, and he crumbles on the way there and just falls face first into the corner. Goldman quick to check on his protege. Here comes the Marksman, but Tobias gets the foot up. Storm looking to take advantage with a rear waist lock. Marksman's fighting it. Marksman's leading deep to keep leverage. He's got the arm locked, breaking the wrists. He's got it turned around, a rear waist lock of his own. Can't get anything hooked over. Slashes him down for a crossface. He's got the arm bar. Can he get it locked over? Storm's scrambling. Tobias is scrambling. And he's able to get underneath the rope, and the ref's going to call for the break right as Marksman's getting to the finger joints. And now Goldman reaching in, trying to stop things, and the referee distracted, trying to keep Richard Goldman out of the ring. And Marksman, once again, taking umbrage with how close the one percenter keeps getting to the action. Tobias Storm up behind Marksman. He's not looking. Huge German suplex puts Gerard on the back of his head. Storm quick to get the coverage. 2 count only, though. And the frustration beginning to mount and boil over as Tobias Storm is incensed that high-angle German suplex is not enough to put down Jaworski. Oh, just booting him right in the chest. Little regard for the Marksman's safety. And now, doing push-ups on the Marksman's back as he's dangled across that rope. Just taunting the referee, taunting the Marksman, and now Marksman's turned around. Tobias is turned around, and the Marksman's being choked by Goldman. A 1-2 distraction move by Goldman and Storm. The referee caught completely unaware as Goldman taking free advantage of the cheap shot afforded to him by his protege, Tobias Storm. Marksman starting to look around, realizing he has to keep his head on a swivel because he's got 2 people he's got to take care of, but the crowd letting Tobias Storm that they're absolutely not having it with his actions. Marksman's back on his feet. Storm better do something soon. Tries to send him to the ropes. Reversal by Marksman. Storm goes over for the sunset flip. He turns him up. Marksman rolls it. Marksman rolls it. Reverse Boston Crab. Can he get him turned over? He's got it in deep. He's in deep, folks. Storm's got nowhere to go. Marksman's got hold of the wrists. Oh, and he's got him up in the pendulum. Tobias Storm completely suspended off of the mat. Marksman walking in towards the corner. And Tobias getting his head bounced off of the corner. Completely helpless as Marksman inflicts emotional damage if nothing else. Oh, that certainly did something. Face first to the mat in the corner. And the referee finally convinces Gerard to let go of the hold. But Tobias looks like he has no idea where he is. Instinct allows him to reverse the whip, and he's got a sleeper hold on the Marksman. Gerard's in trouble, folks. That looks like it's locked in deep. The wrist is in the elbow. Marksman's got nowhere to go. He's starting to fade. He's trying to lean back on Tobias to keep himself on his feet. Scrambling forward now to take the pressure off. Falling into a side headlock. Off goes Tobias. Marksman reverses it. A sleeper hold of his own. Tobias is in trouble now. Tobias is fading. Scrambling, trying to get onto a rope. Marksman's keeping his leverage in the middle of the ring. Tobias turns it over. Belly to back suplex, and down they both go. Both men down, both men out. I'm going to take a quick moment to remind you, if you haven't yet, go grab those Xcellence tickets. Go grab those t-shirts. There's a limited supply, folks. You need to see this match when it's for all the marbles in just 1 week. Ladies and gentlemen, Marksman's on his feet. So's Tobias. Here they come. Back elbow. Tobias is staggering. Swings and a miss. Marksman sends him into the buckle. Tobias bounces out. Belly to back suplex. Oh no, he wrecks. Tobias up on the top rope. Up and down and up and down, and nobody wants to be up there. Storm falls crumbling in a heap back to the ring. Marksman's starting to favor that knee though. He's a little slow to recover. Oh, left hand. Another quick jab. Tobias is defenseless. There's a right and another left. Marksman throwing a set kick. A back elbow staggers him up. Huge backbreaker. Wait, he's still got Tobias up. Off the ropes he goes. Nasty clothesline, taking Tobias' head off almost. Marksman sees his moment, I think, but Tobias, I don't know how, but he's standing back up. I don't even know if he knows how. Marksman drops the neck breaker, and down goes Storm once again. And I think human nature is forcing him back to his feet at this point. Marksman tried to take advantage. Tobias turns it around. I'm not sure how he did that. Sets himself up though. Hurricane Rana from the Marksman. Tobias is all over the place. And Marksman moving up to the middle rope. Drops the elbow right across the chest. Folks, this has to be it if he makes the cover. But Gerard seems like he's got other plans. I figured he would have had a decent shot at the pin there. Oh, what's he setting up for? Got Tobias in the corner. And he's moving Tobias up to the top rope. This can't be good for anybody. Storm starting to fight for his life now. May have been a bad idea. And Marksman trying to get him set up. Looks like for... Oh, wait, Marksman's going up top. And we've got arms hooked. This looks like a top rope superplex, folks. We don't want to be up here at all. There goes Tobias. Oh, my goodness. Storm bounced at least 2 feet off of the mat when he hit. Marksman slow to get the turnover for the pin. And wait a minute. Marksman on his feet. Still not going for the cover after that. And now he's calling for the pile driver, folks. I think it's all academic at this point. But Marksman favoring his back. Something's wrong there. Tobias has him up. Oh! Turned him over. Can't get the leg hooked and was unable to get the free. That sit-out Death Valley driver was a nasty hit. But Tobias couldn't get the leg hooked. And because of that, he couldn't get the free. And now just throwing punches straight to the top of Marksman's head. A kick to the gut. Just trying to do anything he can to try and weaken the Marksman here. Setting him up for a jackhammer. Can't get the leg. Wait a minute, Marksman turns him over. Marksman's got him hooked, locked and loaded. Can he turn him over? Can he turn Storm over? We're right in the center of the ring, folks. Wait, the bell's ringing. Marksman thinks he won it, but I don't think the ref didn't signal for the bell. The ref looks confused. Marksman's asking his hand raised. Wait, roll up. And Tobias Storm gets the pin. The ref called the bell that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Richard Goldman rang the bell earlier. Let's get the official word. Treachery and deceit steal this one away, folks. Last call for it. Xcellence in 7 days. Get your tickets. See this match live, folks. For all the marbles, #1 contenderships on the line. See the KC title. See the Metro title. See everything. See the Women's Championship. Shailene and Lady Pride. We'll see you there.